What is going on, my beautiful people of YouTube? It is your boy King Farnsy, and today we are finally back. But unfortunately, for me, it's at the Monaco Grand Prix. If you've been following the series to this point, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you may notice that it's been a bit of a struggle with this car, and me and this car haven't seemed to mesh very well. Did take a nice upturn in the last episode. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go back and check that out, and then come back to this one. But if you may remember, at the end of that episode, once we came out of the race, we had a chassis part fail. So I think we're going to start with that, and then don't have much time to advance before we get to the Monaco Grand Prix, unfortunately. So not really anything's going to come in. It's going to be pretty much straight into it. As we see there, our cable assembly failed. So we will start that up again. And I doubt we have enough for anything else. Let's do a quick scan. We could actually, just kidding, we have something in. We got our stators going, so we won't be able to do our intercooler yet until that's done. The same kind of thing with our durability department, so not much else we can do right now. And I guess we'll go promotion and then training, just to give him that focus boost before the race for Teo. It's giving us a warning about our teammate renewal. What do we got? 49 days. We got lots of time to make up that cash. Lots. So, guess we'll advance the time.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
So, we are about to enter Monaco Grand Prix. We did have our little wing flaps, I think it was. What was it? Front wing gurney flap come in. It's just a little minor one, but it's good to have. Nonetheless, anything helps. We are now around middle of the row, smack dab in the middle actually, when it comes to aero. We're still at the bottom when it comes to chassis. We're kind of in that middle pack with engine, and I'm assuming this is pretty low too. Oh yeah, by a mile. Okay. Let's see if we can find a way to have a good qualifying and keep the car out of the wall for the race.
Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping they will cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering why my mind keeps on spinning. This isn't how living to me was told. Why am I like this? Something's always amiss. Can't put my finger on it, but it's there. Wait for it to subside, but my mind won't apply. Waiting for the clear. Is it bad sometimes? I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful.
Alright, well, we got a few more points now from our practice sessions. So I think we head to aero, because I don't think we have anything going here at the moment. We do have the rim covers. The halo's discounted as well. We'll go rim covers. What the heck. Reduce some of the drag, because we are draggy. Probably pretty well all we can do right now. Everything else pretty much full, and there's not enough points to do another aero. So let's get into the qualifying. Well, just did a bank lap. I generally, in the past, have taken this track out. Because one, I'm not good at it, and it's really narrow, you know. I haven't really enjoyed many of the races I've watched here either, just because of how hard it is to overtake and everything. But it is iconic, and I figured for the first season of this, we better do it. Whoa. It's gonna be an awful lap, but I don't really know this track. Just like I said, I never race here. And that's the end of qualifying for me.
That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Not the way I wanted that to go. Means we're gonna get kicked out of the quali session, and you can't do any more laps. Can't gain any kind of knowledge. I should have done, like, actually did practice instead of just simulating it, but limited amount of time, so I don't generally do it anyways. But Lando Norris comes in P2. Wow. Yeah, my banker lap was not a good lap anyways, so oh well, guess we're starting from the back. This is gonna be a long frickin' race. We're gonna have to try to pull off like a really good undercut or something, I think. Maybe hope for a miracle out of turn 1. But it's likely gonna end in a broken wing at minimum. Fortunately, even though this is gonna be pretty well a 40 lap race, it might end up being a fast episode. I have no confidence here. I am not excited.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1 mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, Sainz, Verstappen, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Ocon, Gasly, Stroll, Bottas, Magnussen, Joe, Albon, Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, De Vries, Sargent, King, and Théo Pourchaire. And now it's time to head down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us.
Well, Teo got a penalty, which promotes us one position, so now we have locked out the last row of the grid here at Kingdom Racing. Which means this could end up being a bit of a struggle of a weekend. I'm hoping we have a little luck on our side. But I guess time will tell. Let's see what we got for a strategy. I think... You know what? They're pretty much the same time, all in all. There's probably a chance at some point I'm going to damage my wing, so I think we go with this two-stop. It gives a chance to repair the wing. Lights going, let's get this thing underway. Hope we have a little luck. Okay, Sergeant, you jerk. Slither. Oh, really slippery right there. Snuck a little bit up the order. Ooh, careful. Keep it out of the wall. I know there's no room, but I'm doing it.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Can't really look at that right now, Flora.
Copy that.
Well, frick. I was gonna give the positions back, but I got an immediate penalty, and I just got creamed. And another penalty, and Nico's out of the session. What a great race this is turning into.
On the internal combustion engine, be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
My underfloor is fricked. Even worse than last time.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car.
Oh, so I just driving through. I don't actually get to pit.
Virtual safety car has just been deployed due to build-up of debris on the track.
I do. Okay, good.
Drive-through penalty. You've got a drive-through penalty. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Well, I mean, I bet you I go to stop for a pit again. It just makes me drive through.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast.
Oh,
Reduce
it's just
your
a
pace.
virtual. Shucks.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
After this, I'm probably never racing Monaco again. So we're off at the start of the race, the Monaco Grand Prix. And take a little bit of a lunge. Gain a little bit with a nice wobble. We kept her going up to 19th. We come down, we take another look. It's a little risky. Slight contact, but everyone survives it. Then there's a broken wing. Take a look. We come down. We just have so much speed. Knew we weren't going to make braking and we were going to have contact, so we had to take the runoff, which ultimately led to a penalty. And then we have contact there with the Haas. Took him out of the race, which I'm pretty sure gave us another penalty. So now we're under virtual safety car and we have to come into the pit. Just I just don't like this track. That's just my personal opinion. I know I'm not good, which also makes me partially lean towards. Oh! Got a little early. Just go fucking total myself. Why do I have to serve it in the next 3 laps? Okay, fine. Might as well now. Get it over with. I still have another 5 seconds. Wow, this game is just awesome.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use
Cool, I'm nowhere
DRS
near
when you're
anyone, so
within
it
1
doesn't
second
frickin'
of the car
matter.
ahead and in the DRS zone.
Oh my gosh. I have no rhythm, no flow, no confidence. Turn, 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 turn.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
I'm not pitting again. Screw off. Even though I can't turn. It's bound to happen. I'm gonna run out of wings if I pit now, because I'm just gonna bust it again. Might as well just suffer for now, because it's my own doing. And pray a safety car comes out. Maybe sooner rather than later, but... I thought that was the other side of my wing. I was literally about to say, and there's the right side of it. But I kept it out of the wall somehow, and that's why the sentence never got completed, and it just made me make a weird sound. That's like the only couple seconds in this track I actually feel like I can breathe and somewhat relax. There it is. Just on the start of lap 5 now, trying to just survive with our broken wing a little longer. And we contact the wall and break it off cleanly. I like that there's still a shadow of my front wing. So anyway, like that's kind of funny actually. Look at that. You can still see the shadow of it, even though it's not there. Interesting. You know, with all these corners being low speed, it actually doesn't feel much different in the lower front wing. Oh no! Well, at least my wing was already gone. And now I'm getting lapped.
Blue flag. We're not racing the car behind.
Then
Let
pass
them
me.
when you can.
And now if we look, we can see Lewis Hamilton, the race leader, is closing in on us. As we have no front wing, but it actually hasn't made so much of a difference from before because, you know, it's a lot of slow corners. But then we can't get the car turned at all. Hit the wall. And try to sneak our way back into the track. But since we're getting lapped, it's under blue flag, so we might as well have just let them pass anyways. Because now we're going to have to just keep letting them pass. And I've kind of decided, you know, the wing doesn't seem to have been all that bad, so I'm just going to suffer with it for now. Because I know I'm going to break one again. But a real rough start for the first 6 laps of this race here. Oh, I didn't see him there. How many of them are there? I don't want any more penalties, but it's like nowhere to do it. And I'm gonna get a penalty because I can't. There's no freaking space. I'll do it right here. Right here. If I don't crash. Go, go, go. It's 9 cars that have lapped me now. And I'm shooting it. I like that I break my wing completely off and they just stop carrying.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Holy crap. I'm gonna get lapped by my teammate. Whoa. Go. This is awful. This is freaking awful. I feel like I've done just as many laps under blue flag now as anything else. And I'm getting spun. Jeez, this isn't bumper cars, guys. Just chill.
Extra drag. Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop.
Albon, you're going slow as heck. My teammate's right behind me. I feel like I'm driving better without a front wing. Definitely isn't any worse. Ooh.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive
No,
delta
not
until
yet.
the green flags.
Serve another penalty. Our 4th pit in 7 laps. This is just the best race ever.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
here towards the end of lap 6. We're letting cars past. So we're about to go on to the start of lap 7. And we clip the wall, so it gives us a good spin. So we just say, screw it. We move to the outside, try to let them past. And this is just getting painful at this point. We have the pretty big contact, and then we just kind of bounce between the Williams and De Vries, I think it was. Yeah. So now we have some hefty floor damage. No front wing still. And it's just looking bleak. I'm a lap down on the whole friggin' grid.
Bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse.
Oh,
please.
is that what you're calling it? A few scrapes. I don't think there's much body left on this car. I feel the contact that they've been put through. Not saying it wasn't my fault at all. Some of it maybe. Definitely not all of it. Oh man, I'm gonna just chop my wheel off clean there on one of these laps. I can just feel it. I'm cutting that so freaking close. Turn. I feel like I'm about to get lapped soon. Oh, yep, there's one of the Mercedes. This is so exciting! Woohoo! Wow! Oh. Wow! I don't want to get lapped again. There it is.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Well, I was right. It did end up being a quick episode. Well, there we are. We clipped our wheel off one lap after we said probably on that corner because we were cutting it so close. I wasn't even trying to cut that one close. I just missed where I was aiming for, I guess. Just chopped it clean off. It's the end of the race. Honestly, I'm kind of happy it's over. I'm sorry, it was
I really feel the
probably
track layout
not
combined with the track temperatures we saw today
great
suited
one
their car.
from
These cars come alive
watching
when the tyres are
perspective,
just at the right temperature,
but
and the driver did a great job managing
least
that
it'll
as
be
well.
fast.
They just look so comfortable out there.
I guess.
And I can see the drivers starting to
But
approach the podium.
Lewis Hamilton gets the win. Right before we crashed, I did notice that Norris was second. I wonder if he finished there or not.
Let's
What did
see
we
how the
see?
drivers'
He did
standings have
not.
changed. Max Verstappen
We got
should be
Lewis,
pleased with his
George,
performance,
Max,
making gains
Lando,
at the
Charles,
top of the table.
Sergio,
So,
Fernando,
Anthony Davidson,
Carlos,
who would
Oscar,
you rank as your driver of the day?
That's your
Well,
top
for me, it's got to be
10.
Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
It's time to check out the
Theo
constructors'
got an
standings.
18th again.
And
That's
pulling
kind of
further ahead
where
in
he's
the
been
standings.
hovering.
It's Red Bull. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another
McLaren made their
weekend
way
of
up the
motorsport action.
standings.
But with more races lined up,
I would
be sure
assume
to join
it was
us
a good
when we
finish for
come
them.
back with more Formula One.
But that's just a sucky one. Well, we get smacked around in our rivalry. We lose some acclaim. Didn't beat our rival, so we don't get no bonus objective. Tough weekend all around. But we did just have 2 parts come in. So if you somehow enjoyed, maybe by just seeing how much I struggle and suck at this game sometimes, that's totally okay. Make sure you hit the like button if you did like it. If you want to stay tuned for future, I don't expect them to be much worse than Monaco. That is by far my worst track. Hence why I don't do it very often. But I figured first season, might as well have it there. But yeah, you want to stay tuned for future episodes where we're hopefully actually finishing and getting some points and continuing to actually build this team up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button with a little bell notification so you can stay tuned. And yeah, hope the next one at the Spanish Grand Prix is a lot better than this one. Peace.
3, 2, 1, 0.